Hi, I'm Ann McClellan. You found my video because you typed in how to help a student with dyslexia. I'm a mom of 5 kids and I have homeschooled them for over 20 years. I have a son who's 17 and he has dyslexia. And unfortunately, we had him tested rather late in the game. He was tested about a year ago. And I say unfortunately, number one, the sooner you can get someone tested, the better off they are because their brain's more pliable and they can make better connections in their new connections in their brain. And then two, he felt dumb for a long time because of his issues. And when we had him tested, he felt a sense of relief that he was had a reason for the problems that he'd been going through. So I highly recommend that whoever the student is, you get them tested, diagnosed. And then if they truly have dyslexia, then they need a tutor or a therapist. So that's pretty important. A therapist or a tutor who has had multisensory training in dyslexia. So they are familiar with multisensory methods of therapy for your child. Not a reading teacher, not a special ed teacher, someone who's been specifically trained in dyslexia. And then one way to help them is to read a lot with them. Have them read to you, have them read with you, have them read by themselves, lots of repetition, because in a normal brain, it takes 5 to 15 repetitions to memorize something. In a dyslexic brain, it takes 500 to 1,500 times of a repetition to memorize something. So the multisensory approach is very important. Repetition is very important. I ran into a reading program through the Homeschool Legal Defense Association that was very helpful to us. It was parents as reading tutors, and it was for problem readers. And the gentleman was from University of Idaho. His name was Stephen Duvall. I've put information down below in case you might be interested in checking it out. But it worked. I mean, my son is a good reader and a little bit slow, and he has problems in other areas which are common to dyslexics, but he's reading. It's been wonderful. So the other thing is a multisensory approach in things like math. Anytime you can use multisensory, that's a good thing to do. But use manipulatives in math, such as Cuisenaire rods, or use a program like MathUC, where he has little squares and blocks and rods, and they actually build their math problems as they go, so they can see and feel and touch and all that. Those things are most helpful. The other thing I just want to mention really briefly is that a lot of this stuff is expensive. The tutoring, the testing, everything that you do to try and help a dyslexia student. And if expense is a concern at all, you might want to check out what I'm doing to mitigate some of the expense. I have an online business. I was introduced to a group of people who are very smart online and are creating 7-figure incomes, and they're teaching others how to do what they're doing step by step. So if that's of interest to you, check out workwithanm.com, and it'll take you to a video where a couple of my business partners are showing you exactly how the business works and how to get started. So check it out at workwithanm.com, and I wish you the very best in helping your student. Take care.